Welcome back. Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone Nile TV's correspondent Hanan Khouly to tell us more about the visit by the German president and his talks with President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Hello.
Hello, Amana. How are you doing?
Hello, Hanan. Hanan, could you give us a follow-up about the visit by the German president to Egypt and his talks with President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, especially a follow-up of the press conference that took place between the two leaders?
Yeah, yesterday as we all watched the press conference between Mr. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and his counterpart, the German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier. And actually, he was like so proud of visiting Egypt, like first German president to visit Egypt like since 25 years ago. And he's really keen on to collaborate with Egypt in all domains, especially the trade and economic domain. Yes. That's why he's accompanied with the very high-ranked delegation of businessmen and investors. They are all interested to invest in Egypt, especially they are all sure that their investments will be fully secured in Egypt, as President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi assured them yesterday. But actually, Ahmed, I would like to shed more light about the visit of the German President Steinmeier today for the station of the high-speed railway in the new administrative capital with His Excellency the Minister of Transport, Kamel al-Wazir. And actually it was really a very good visit, and the German President had great impressions. He made really great impressions concerning the work achieved in the till now in that current phase for building and establishing that high-speed railway in Egypt. It will be the sixth worldwide speed railway like the German one, which we call it ICE, sorry. It's the German high-speed train, nominated ICE. Yes. So to have it in Egypt, it's a real great pleasure to have it over there. And they thank, of course, the Minister of Transport, Mr. Kamel al-Wazir, because it was all under his supervision, his vision to establish such high-speed railway here in Egypt, to be number 6 worldwide to have such high-speed railway.
Yes, also Hanan, the German president also have praised Egypt for also establishing in the new administrative capital, also expressed his pleasure for the opening of, or the inauguration of the German International University in the new administrative capital.
Yeah, and actually he visited first, before he visited the station of the new capital today, he visited first the German International University and the capital, and actually he was really so happy visiting the university. And as he mentioned yesterday in the press conference with His Excellency Mr. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, that he's so proud that the German talkative people, they increased so many, and they became like 450,000 Egyptians. They do talk German, and they all are interested to learn German and to teach their children in German schools, and that's why he assigned and ratified many memos of understanding to increase the number of universities and schools and German schools to be 100 schools. As actually, as you know, we have like 7 German schools. Yes. So we are still in need to establish like 93 other German schools, and also ratified memos of understanding for another agreement concerning the technical education.
Yes, the technical education. Yes.
Universities. and what we call it the
Yes.
vocational training.
Yes. By the way, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi yesterday also during the press conference also praised Germany is a role model in the technical education that boosted the economy of Germany itself. As we see on the ground, German schools established here in Egypt, German universities, which is a kind of coordination between Egypt and cooperation between Egypt and Germany in the field of education, but especially concerning the technical education. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi mentioned this point yesterday in the press conference. Could you give us more idea about this, please? Hanan?
Yes, Hanan,
Yes.
do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, as you know that we had many agreements with the German counterpart, with the German partner concerning the vocational training, because
Yes.
they are really very well known with the technical side. Of course, you know, as you see, made in Germany, so you are fully satisfied that it's really top quality. So that's why there was so many agreements. We have like a Mubarak Call initiative, and we made on this, and we built on this, and that's why President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, he talked about it yesterday, and President Steinmeier, he assured this as well, and they ratified new agreements concerning developing and improving the vocational training and education here in Egypt again.
Yes. Yes, we saw also a delegation that encompasses businessmen, German businessmen yesterday, and also the heads of the famous companies in Germany came with the German president. Do we expect investments and cooperation in this field between Egypt and Germany?
Of course, we are supposed to expect more deals to be signed and ratified with the German partner. And of course, we have here so many German companies and German investors. They are fully trusted with the Egyptian economy, and that's why the other German businessmen, they are keen on and interested to invest more here. And we have, of course, the German Chamber of Commerce, and it's really so active in here, getting business B2B or business to business, and getting more investments from Germany to Egypt as FDI. So, of course, we are likely to expect and to anticipate more German investments in the more coming time, the short coming time.
Yes, Hanan, also the German President Steinmeier have praised the role played by Egypt in providing stability and mediating in the Middle East. How does his visit reflect the importance of Egypt in such a phase in the regional conflict?
Of course, as so many followed the press conference yesterday between President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and the German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, he of course praised the exerted efforts, exerted diplomatic efforts from the Egyptian side concerning all the sanctions and all the geopolitical conflicts and the whole region, not only in Gaza and Gaza Strip, but also everywhere in Sudan, Libya, and everywhere. And of course, that was praised by the German president, because Egypt is doing its utmost to try to regain peace and stability, and to try to approach the ceasefire, and of course, above all, to access the humanitarian aid to the Palestinian, and this is the main and the first priority for President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, because the whole world is actually forgetting the miserable life that the Palestinian is actually leading over there on Gaza Strip. But sometimes we are talking about the Yeah, they kill Palestinians, etc. But they are forgetting how miserable life they are leading over there.
Yes. So also, Hanan, would like to ask you, you mentioned that there was signing agreements and memorandum of understandings. In what fields? Give us an idea about this, please.
Was so many memos of understanding have been signed between the Egyptian side and the German side concerning trade, economy, concerning education, for technology, and above all, of course, that deal with the demons, mobility, consortium of demons with Red in collaboration with our Egyptian and domestic companies, Rascom Communication, or Rascom Construction, sorry, and the Arab contractors in building and establishing the high-speed railway. So
Yes.
this is the great deal that we have done with Germany, of course, and with the consortium of demons. And of course, they have built before the three main solar stations in Egypt, and the most ever big in the Middle East, not only in Egypt.
Yes, I thank you very much for your information to us, Hanan Khouly, Nile TV's correspondent. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a short break, and I want to be back with you.